I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everybody tonight. Council's had a chance to read the previous minutes. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Abstain from. Thank you, Jesse. Okay, on the public agenda tonight, we've got CN here from JCDC. She's going to fill us in.
Sure. I'll do my best. So, time for the quarterly report. I just passed out the same report that I give to all town boards and the county officials, elected officials as well. Of course, tonight we'll focus on Dunkirk. And so, of course, the Okra, the Blight Grant, Jody's been helping Klein Peter on compiling and with the mayor on getting all that information. Now that was to be submitted yesterday. I talked to Jody this morning and we didn't get word of that, so we're assuming you did, or that it was submitted.
He told me Friday that it would be submitted.
Okay.
Now, whether
Okay.
he did it Friday afternoon, I don't know,
Okay.
but it's supposed to be submitted.
Okay. So there is, we should know by the end of July, 1st of August, kind of around there. They don't have it posted on their website when the definitive answer will be for this round, but it's typically around that time frame. The other thing is infill housing. Kara, I wanted to see, have you gotten any more? Okay, we haven't gotten anything. I know you petitioned the court. You have them.
Yes,
Oh my goodness.
We got all of these.
All
There
of
was- Yep. all
Wow, thank you.
19. Yeah, so we got all those. Let's see, there was a snafu in the people, the company that does the deeds. There was
Oh, okay.
a problem that I can't remember, don't ask me what it was, typos or some kind of incorrect, something that they had done, but we just got them last week.
Well, because I know you petitioned like a long time ago, and
It was
so.
a long time ago. And then they did it, the judge signed all the orders, they prepared all the deeds, and then we caught that something, the legal descriptions or something was wrong, that was an outside company that the county hires to prepare all that.
Oh, okay.
So they had to fix all that, and so you are now the owners of those 19.
Okay, so
Unfortunately,
DIDC
have
is
a
now.
bill for you too.
Perfectly. So, of course, we're paying the bill, but the good news is with those 19 properties, the other good news is we received some extra funds through Wabash Valley Power Alliance, and we're going to use those funds to hire an intern this summer. He just started today. He just graduated from Jay County High School, and so Max, and I'm not going to be able to say his last name because it's not written down, starts with a... Thank you. Wonderful young man. We're very excited. He's going to be off to Anderson running cross country with their team and wants to be a mechanical engineer. So he is going to be one of the projects. His internship this summer will be very project-based, and one of them is working on the Dunkirk infill project and going around and doing inventory of those lots, kind of figuring up a plan and getting that moving along. So by the end of the summer, we hope to be bringing stuff for you into the DIDC and keeping you all informed on moving those properties forward. So very excited about that. And then, of course, the housing project, that's moving quickly. We have a meeting tomorrow morning with the team from here and myself and Colby with the developers that we are looking to hire, RCS, out of Salina, Ohio. And so lots of activity here in Dunkirk, and very busy in our office with Dunkirk, and we're excited about that. So thank you for all your partnerships and all your guidance and support through this. So happy to answer any questions. I know we've got big stuff going on, but I know the mayor's been keeping everybody informed. And
The 19 properties, we started mowing last week. We had
Okay.
to.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
They just get too
Yep.
tall.
Yep.
And I'll talk about that later on in the meeting.
Okay.
We have started
Okay.
taking care of it.
Okay. Yeah, so but the first thing that Max will be doing is coming over and getting pictures of all of that to take back, and then determining which lots are good size-wise to be able developed on, and which ones are not. And then those are the ones that we could approach if the IDC is okay with it. Approach the neighboring landowners to sell and get back on the tax rolls, right? So, and then we also know we have a handful that have buildings on them that we'll need to start looking into funding on how to get those cleared to get the site ready to pop up on some new housing. So, okay, all right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Okay, also on the public agenda tonight, we have Kathy Nelson here. She's asking for a sponsorship.
All right, again, this year is our 25th anniversary. It doesn't seem like it's that much, like I'm just here on the 20th. It's going really quickly. The June the 20th is always the day before Father's Day, and we bring about 50 to 55 kids out to show up to try to help them fish. And they learn a lot about safety around the water. They also learn about safety from the hooks and how you throw and don't throw out your line to be safe with others around you. So we're around this huge pond at the Jody Steed Farm, and everything is free for the day. We try to get donations from other businesses in the community, and you help with that as well, so that we can provide a free T-shirt that says like the 25 years. We don't always do that every year. And so when we don't need it for extra, we don't ask. So we also bring in some, last year and this year, we've been adding health department little tables that set up, and they pass out things to the parents about healthy things that are free for them to use in the county. So it brings a lot of people, adults that have to fish with the younger kids, which we really appreciate getting information out to them. So if there's anything that you would like for us to pass out, we're offering that this year to set up a table that parents can pick up information to take with them from just what's happening in the area in Dunkirk and Reiki. And sometimes people just don't know, or they don't have internet, or there's things that stop them from knowing what's happening that's free for them to benefit from. So we provide a free lunch when they're done, and everyone gets a prize that comes out. Everyone gets a free T-shirt, and they also earn like free poles and it's free bait. So they just have to bring themselves, and it's a wonderful day of fun for the kids. So appreciate the chance for you to partner with us. Let's put up our sign that says City of Dunkirk for your sponsorship. Appreciate it very much. So you have any questions?
I've been out there several times over the years. I haven't lately, but it is a good time.
Yeah, it's really, the kids really love it. And we have kids from the 3 years old that graduate up there, right? Teresa did it. And we have pictures to show it over the 25 years. So it's really fun to see them grow up enjoying it. So please invite. This is your chance to share this.
So all you need is some good weather.
We just need good weather, no rain. And done with that. And thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
What's council's feelings on sponsorship for the fishing?
How much have we done in the past?
Last year we did $200.
200.
I think we should do more than that.
You want to go 3?
I would like that.
Okay, I motion that we donate 300 to the sponsorship of the fishing derby.
I've got a motion on the floor. Do I have a second? A motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Any nays? You're good to go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's all I have on the public agenda tonight. Under the mayor, Kara wants to get the council a head start here on our budgets and salary ordinances. I think she sent everybody a copy, I believe.
We do need to do an amendment tonight because the part-time deputies were never listed on our salary ordinance. And they've been helping us out for 3 or 4 years. Then I also would like to make a suggestion suggestion to remove the part-time position from the water, sewage, and street and just be a laborer and pay them the higher rate, because that would come with no benefits. It's gonna be hard to find someone that will work in these departments for $12 an hour. That's gonna be a good employee.
My idea with this starts with these 19 properties that need mowed now. The city guys stepped up and mowed them. They've got enough to do without worrying about mowing grass. I would like to see them hire a part-time person. Kara added this on, which is, I feel is very good. It's up to council. Like she said, with no benefits, and there won't be no additional funding. This will be taken out of the sewage department, and he's got funding in his labor budget. So, council's got any questions, I'd be more glad to answer. Or if Wes, you hear anything there that's not?
I like the idea of part-time with no benefits for the grass mowing for sure.
It's, when there's no mowing, Stephen's gonna, as far as I know, you're gonna use them out there to help. If we got stuff, other ones that the other departments can use, they'll be kind of jumping around, so.
Plenty of tanks to be cleaned.
So
So
how
what's-
much an hour do we pay the full-time employees with benefits?
So the full-time labor position is $17.22 plus
Benefits.
benefits or whatever. The part-time labor was like $12.55 an hour. And I've spoken to all the departments and they agree that's a good idea, just to remove the full part-time and just make it a labor position.
Yeah.
It's just getting hard to get anybody to.
In 2 weeks, I've had one application turned in.
Yes.
So if there's not any other questions, I'll entertain a motion.
This motion is gonna be for, just a labor at, $14.22 an hour.
17.22.
What's that?
17.22.
17.20. Have my finger on it. Okay,
And then also to add the
deputy,
part-time first-class patrol,
say that again.
part-time first-class patrol officer for the $30 an hour.
That's the deputies we've got working.
Yeah. What pay grade is this part-time officer gonna come in at?
You guys decided a few years ago that you would
We already got it on our
$30
list.
an hour, and that's what we've been paying, it just hasn't ever been officially on the salary.
Okay.
No benefits, yeah.
Any other questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion, we hire or place on our list, labor as 17.22, help mow and do whatever else that's part-time. And then the, was that part,
The
part-time, first-class
Yeah.
patrol for the $30 with no benefits?
The deputy, the labor is going to be all the time as a part-time fill-in person. The hours will vary week by week depending on what Steve and the rest of them need to do.
So they may not get 40 hours.
Might get 21 week and 30 the next.
Is there anything in the ordinance that says how much we work?
Our salary ordinance, from what I understand, ours specifically says to be full-time, have to work 40 hours a week. So as long as they work less than 40 hours, they'll remain part-time.
Well, my question is that what we're going to look for is to keep it an actual part-time position?
Yes. Is there an hourly thing you have to stay under for part-time?
Still, it would stay 30 or less than 30.
I thought, I was thinking 32, but I didn't know it carries
Between
it.
30 and 35, I think.
I Googled it today, and since the state of Indiana doesn't have any hours that you have to stay under, it's up to the company how their policy reads.
You can still, so make sure we're safe.
I'm saying there's some federal guidance on that.
And I think we talked about this in the years past, that if it goes over that, it's not per week, it's an accumulation. Is that right? Or if they go over the gate,
It's
they
during the
get
pay
to
period.
Huh?
I mean, it's like for the pay period, so.
So it's pretty rigid on payday. That's to keep under those hours. All right. So you guys will have to watch that.
I know when I first hired in, I hired in part-time and I worked 40 hours every week. So I don't know.
Runs are the same thing.
Yeah, unless something's changed since
Sometimes even
the
older.
last 8 years, but
If we do that, they won't be part-time anymore. Okay.
right.
How long is our pay period? 2 weeks?
7 days.
Would you just change them to laborer? Right, if you drop them part-time and full-time.
No other questions? I got a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I've got a motion and a second. All in favor? Any nays? That carries. Is there anything else you want to say while we're here on the budgets or salary?
No, I just wanted the council to start thinking about what type of raises, if any, you want to give the employees. So that way we can start in July working on our budgets. So I'm hoping the next meeting we can have a figure and get that drawn.
Okay, moving on. Crown City Lanes are asking for a DTR loan. They've already got one. They want to pay it off and do another one. They're starting a business in back of the bowling alley out here. It's going to be a food, and they've already got their liquor license out there, so they would like to reapply for another one and buy some equipment out there and get their business going in the back bowling alley. So
You said they currently have one?
They currently only owe $5,000.
he wants to pay it
Yeah,
off.
so if they get approved for the 25, they're going to pay off 5,000.
Before they get the
Yeah,
other.
before they get this.
What was their first loan? 25. I make a motion to approve their loan.
Any other questions from anybody on that? If not, I got a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion a second. All in favor? Any nays? That carries.
So I'll put together a loan agreement, and like we always have in the past on that, promissory note, everything is at 5 years again, 25,000 for 5 years, just like the old one, same term, so I'll get that put together, and get it over to you, Mayor, so we can get signatures.
We've got 6 of them, or 5?
5, 8.
Okay, moving on, Jay County Cancer Cruise sponsorship. They're asking for sponsorship again this year. That one was 200 last year.
Yes, which was a silver donation. I believe it all stayed the same.
I'll make a motion that we give $200 to the cancer cruise then.
Any other questions on that?
How much did you say, Christie?
If not, I got a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? That carries. Also asking tonight for sponsorship is Moose Pack, backpack sponsorship. I think we did this last year, maybe the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It was 200 also.
Correct.
I motion that we donate $200 to the Moose Backpack sponsorship.
Any other questions on that? If not, I'll entertain a second.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? That carries. Also, under the mayor tonight, I had Brock and Steven get together on a mower bid. It was, this is a walk behind ride on bush hog type mower. It's a bad boy. I think if we have this, we can, everything we're having mowed right now is with bush hog mowers because they wait too long. We can't get close to anything if you got trees in the way. This is, you can get around like a regular mower and it'll still cut down 3 foot tall weeds. So it's a 61 inch. Like I said, a bad boy. It's from Sutter Brothers. And the price on that is $7,500. What's council's feelings on getting that, and then all the departments can use it to take care of these lots. It's getting expensive to hire somebody to go out and just do individual lots. I think we can do it a lot cheaper in the long run if we do it ourselves.
Sounds like our one labor guy will probably be on this one most of the time. I think this is a good deal. It's not new either, right? It's what we use years.
It's a, did you say it was a demo?
In 2024, it's got like an hour or two. It's brand new.
It's a brand new, it's a good deal. What budget is this going to come out of? Split?
Well, we've got blight money, the money we use right now that we charge people to mow and they send it back into us. Kara puts it in our blight fund, but there's not that amount in there. So there's like 4,000 in there, so then we'd have to make the rest up with the rainy day fund.
Rainy day.
When we mow these properties, we're still going to bill the people. We're not, we're still going to get our
Go to the taxes, yeah. I think it's a good idea, and I'd like to make a motion. I'd like to buy a mower from Shutter Brothers for $7,500 and take it out of mostly the blight and then whatever else is out of rainy day.
Any other questions on that? If not, I'll entertain a second.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? That carries. Also, we received one bid for 124th Street. Kara's got that. There was 2 down there, one on each side of her. She just wants the one for right now, so she gets $500. That'll be the one west to the north.
Is that the lot that has the falling down building on it?
There's one in between it and her house. There used to be a house trailer there. We cleaned
Okay.
it up years ago. You know, the south side of it is a wooded area.
Yeah.
She wants it too, but she's gonna wait till later on. Get Wes have this information. You need it or anything. Wes, you have her info. You probably already have her. But anyway, there's
There's just in case. Okay.
So I guess we'll entertain a motion for that to happen.
$500 was the minimum bid, so she has.
Motion.
You say motion?
Yeah. It's control the property owners, is that right?
I've got a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor? Any nays? That carries. Also, at the last meeting, probably 6 months ago, I brought up about the buffer zone around Dunkirk. HWC reached out and they was interested in doing that for us, so I had Ally from HWC check, and she says that Delaware County and Blackford County do not honor buffer zones. Jay County Dunkirk is bordered by 3 counties. So if that's true, that's fine. If they don't honor them, there's nothing we can do about that. But Jay County does. And we talked about a mile. We're at a half-mile buffer zone right now. We talked about a mile. She says we can go up to 2 miles. So if council, we talked about a mile and a mile and a half, I would like to see us do the 2 miles. And she has give us a quote not to exceed $7,500 to do this. If anything special comes up where they have to do something extra, they will come back to council and ask for it. I seen Portland they made motions to stay out of their buffer zone.
Yeah, Portland is 2 miles, and I've talked to John and Patty about this in the past. In fact, I just talked to them about it the other night. We in Portland had a planning commission meeting, and we talked about it. And I said that Dunkirk was talking about extending, you guys were redoing your zoning ordinance, and that the discussion has been had about expanding the half mile to either a mile or 2 miles. And neither one of them seemed to think it would be a problem. It would be something I think that we would just have to pass similar ordinances. Dunkirk would have to pass the zoning ordinance saying we want the extra mile and a half, and the county would also have to pass an ordinance saying you can have it, which again, that's a plan commissioner's process. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Of course, I can't speak for them, I don't vote, but I don't see any reason why they would be opposed to it. And we had the same discussion about Delaware and Blackford. It is what it is with them. So you're really only, going to have you control 2 miles on the Jay County side. But that would allow you to address more things like Portland has, which is carbon, data centers, battery storage, your windmills, your solar farms, if any of them. You've got several right now that are probably within your 2 miles, so wind anyway, and maybe even the solar out there, the Andersons probably. So it's not a bad idea. I mean, if they make your plan commission a little more active in your BZA.
Is this, Wes, you said the plan commission, Ally hit on it, has to be approved by the commissioners.
Yeah, so the plan commission, the process, just like in Dunkirk, it starts with the county plan commission, where there would be a proposal submitted to them to change the zoning code of Jay County. and expand the buffer zone. They pass it, they say yes or no, we'll allow you to do it, or no, we give it a favorable recommendation. Then it goes to the commissioners who would pass the ordinance itself, saying, yeah, they're going to essentially amend their county zoning map to allow Dunkirk to have control over that 2 miles. So I don't think it's, like I said, it's a multiple step process. Anytime you go to change your zoning code, it takes time. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but I don't think you're going to have any resistance from the county. I'm not trying to speak for them, but I just,
I think we
if
need
it makes
to
their lives easier.
reach out and protect ourselves a little bit, even though, we might choose not to stop it, whatever it is, and
Right.
zoning might, but at least you got a little something to stand on.
Well, you got to think, if you think about the data centers is kind of a big controversy right now. The city of Portland's just decided we're not going to have those in the city of Portland just because of the strain they could put on your infrastructure, water supply mostly, and the 2 mile radius. They are going to be allowed in the county under certain restrictions. So that could mean a data center could pop up within a half mile of the city, which may or may not be something we'd like to see happen over here. I don't know. It's just a lot of company. If you've read about any of the ones that go on around the state, I know Fort Wayne, New Haven, the noise in the water is the big one because they have diesel generators that have to be run every day, and the noise, I mean, if you could imagine that a half mile right outside your city limits, that could be bad or not pleasant for your citizens over here. So that might be something I'm sure you may be talking about with your zoning folks about that.
Any other questions on that? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Where would that funding come from on that? Do you know?
Probably under contractual. Well, yeah.
We only put, I think, 2,000 extra into the zoning budget for
Right.
ordinances, so.
I don't remember how we was funding that zoning grade now.
Some of that was out of contractual too. We might, there might be such thing, we have to do additional appropriation. I wouldn't think it would exceed that amount of money. But, I don't.
You'll have to check and see. I don't have an issue with that, if we had budgeted for our upgrading our zoning ordinance and all that was coming up, or if we need to do an additional.
I think we're all right. I think we can do it. Any other questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion that we extend the buffer for 2 miles.
I've got a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? That carries. Wes, I'm sure Ally's probably going to reach out to you too.
Fine. I'll work with them and get the county side up to snuff, but shouldn't be a problem.
Also under mayor tonight, we had Klein Peter, they did our grant application. Maybe this is just me, but they was the only ones that did the bidding on, or come in for that Oprah grant, so I'd like to get approval for them to do this again. I think I've already got it once, but I'd like to get approved through council that Klein Peter can submit this grant.
Make a motion to find Peter approval for the Okra grant.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor? Any nays? That carries. Also, CCMG our streets we had, they're complete. We haven't got the invoice from Brooks yet, but drove around, all of it looks good. We got probably some shut-off valves and stuff we're gonna have to chip and make sure we can get to them, but I didn't see anything wrong with the new streets, other than they're drag strip now. Look out for the skateboard. Moving on to you, Wes.
I think I've got a couple, I sent you those ordinances, right? So not tonight, but next meeting I'll have a couple ordinances that can't remember what they were now. I know one was the wastewater fee, the stormwater fee.
The water maintenance fee.
Water maintenance fee, that's right. So those two ordinances are gonna be, need to be, published, published public notice, so I think we set those up for next time around for you to consider the reduction of the stormwater fee and that water maintenance fee that y'all talk about, at some point.
Okay. Thank you, Wes.
Yep.
Donna?
I'd like to ask for approval for free admission at the pool for the July 4th holiday. It's traditionally what we've done.
We did it for quite a few years now. It's just something to give back to the community and the kids. They can do a little swimming and watch the 4th of July. I hope we got enough lifeguards. We're running short here. It's no. Anyway. What's council's feelings on that?
I think we should do that.
Got a motion on the floor for a free night. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor? Any nays? That's carried.
Okay, I also have an update on the pickleball court. Now it's supposed to be finished next week. They still have to do one more coat of the green paint and finish up around the edges and do the striping for the court. And then the kiddie pool is in the process of being fixed, so it can be opened again.
Thank you, Donna. Jesse?
I do not have anything, Jackson.
Christie?
Okay, the generator out of the fire station has been fixed. And there are no updates on the pumper. It's still out
The
of
pump still,
commission.
yeah, he still got it. He hadn't brought it back yet.
And nothing new with the pagers, hasn't got those yet either. And so, on the good side, the next boot drive is June the 12th, it's coming Friday, so. And all that goes towards the fireworks.
We already approved that, didn't we? Is that all you have, Christie?
That's all I got back.
Thank you. Dan?
No.
Randy?
Nothing.
Karen?
I need approval for accounts payable vouchers 35381 and 35622, amount of $384,841.19.
Make a motion to pay the claims.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Good on claim.
Any approval for allowance dockets 519 to 66, amount of $84,972.45.
Motion to approve dockets.
Motion to approve dockets.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? That carries.
I have two requests for water adjustments, both for underground leaks, and they were both verified by Brock Farmer. 411 Lane Drive, water adjustment total of $57.45.
move to make that adjustment.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? That carries.
And then the second one was 320 East Ohio Street, for $64.82.
I move to make that adjustment on Ohio Street also.
Was it verified?
Both were verified by Brock.
Okay. A second.
We got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? That carries.
And then the last thing I have is we did receive thank you cards from the Denver Food Pantry and the Denver Library for our sponsorships.
Thank you, Kara. Does the board have anything else tonight? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.